Good morning and welcome to Tailor Made, where every day is an opportunity to bring fashion and style into your life. I'm your host, Brian Rodda, and we're here on emPOWERme.tv, where today we're talking Beyonce style, the Nutcracker fashion, hotels, fashioning yourself in a hotel room when you're traveling a lot, and gifts for your sister. First up, Beyonce. That's right, last week, ladies and gentlemen, she set the music world on fire with a huge surprise album of 14 new songs. We have compiled, because this is a fashion show, her top awesome looks from the music videos that she put out. First up, we have this lovely number in Haunted. She's going back here with the Great Gatsby, a real nice bob there, the black and white hair, and a really dramatic makeup. Tapping into her masculinity in a really fun way. Really love this pick, and we wouldn't have it any other way with a nice pixie cut. Next we have Blue. This is an homage to her daughter, baby Blue Ivy. They're both wearing a nice lace number, and Blue Ivy looks like a chip off the old block if ever there was one. Next we have Mine. This is her song Mine, probably one of the bigger hits on the album. And she's got her homage to Madonna here, really encapsulating what it looks like to be a Madonna. She is provocative even when dressed like a Madonna, indeed. Congratulations to you, Beyonce, and your amazing social media mavericking on the release of your new secret album. We're all excited for it and anticipate looking at those fashion for years to come. Well, speaking of some really good music, after you've listened to Beyonce's new album, you might want to head over to a classic. That's right, it is that time of the year when families gather round and go and check out the Nutcracker. Elle.com did an amazing interview with the ballerina Rebecca Krohn. And we've assembled some really fun images here. We're going to take an inside look at what it means to be a professional dancer and the fashion that goes along with it. Rebecca Krohn is quoted as saying, "I could do the ballet in my sleep." She was asked if she got any input as to the costumes, and she said, "No, not really. We don't have costumes that are tailored to us. They're pretty much the same year after year. But I did get a custom tutu last year, and I was pretty excited about it." Beyond the fashions of the dance, all of the dancers are also required to do their own makeup. Rebecca uses mostly MAC and Makeup Forever products when she's getting ready to perform at Lincoln Center. So if you're headed on your way to the ballet this year, this might just give you a little more insight as to what it takes to be a professional dancer. Most of the performers, actually people who actually perform in operas as well, they actually get the part if they fit the costume. I didn't know that it was the same, maybe a similar idea in the ballet, given that they all are the same size, but there you have it. Thanks for the updates, Rebecca Krohn, and best of luck at your performances at Lincoln Center this year. Well, speaking of some lovely performances, I always used to get in a big performance with my older sister. And it is that time of year when you might be looking for some last holiday gift ideas for your sister. And we've accumulated a few beautiful gifts ideas for the sister in your life. First up, we have Labo. This is a beautiful scent. It goes for $130. You can find it at labofragrances.com, and it's a Santal 33 perfume oil. If your sister's looking for a new scent, 2014, this might be one you want to check out. Next up, we have a very beautiful tote bag. This is by Valfre.com. The Valfre brand is based on the captivating illustrations and expressions of the Mexican artist Ilse Valfre. Her art is a collection of thoughts and images that uniquely capture what it really feels like to be a girl. This is a flash mob tote bag, and you can get it for $45. That's a really lovely gift for any girl, especially one that's got a beautiful sense of art and style. I'd say check that tote bag out indeed. Well, I also, like I said, happen to have a sister, and here she is, ladies and gentlemen. My sister Anne has always kept me on my fashion toes throughout the years, and this year is no exception. These are some photos from a few years back, and look at her looking at the fashion model from a few years ago. One of her favorite holidays actually is Halloween, so I thought I might nice Christmas gift for her might be this fun mask that we found here at Langley Fox. It's a Halloween mask, and you can get it at charitybuzz.com. So for her next Halloween Gab, this might wind up in her stocking stuffer this year. Not quite sure. I'm going to keep it a secret, just so she, you know, I want to keep her guessing, really. And finally, we have a nice cashmere lightweight scarf. You can find at Red Envelope. These start at $129, but you can get a deal there right now for $90. And these are some nice cashmere scarves at Red Envelope. So head on over there to check those out before it's too late. Well, for some of us, a lot of us are traveling around this time of year, and you may not necessarily be staying with friends or relatives or in-laws. You may actually be staying in a hotel room. Well, there was a great article that came out this week in Paper Mag about amazing fashion designer Chris Benz, and he is giving us a lovely photo shoot of how to customize your hotel experience when you are traveling this holiday season. First thing he says to do is organize. He says, as a Virgo, I like to organize everything. I line up my products in the bathroom and unpack my clothes on arrival. It's all about settling in and getting yourself ready to live there. I usually have to call down for more hangers because I like to hang up everything. It feels extra luxurious since my closet in New York is literally so small I never use it. Well, after you've organized, the next thing he recommends to make your hotel room feel more comfortable is decorating. Bringing personal items to decorate the room is an easy way to make your hotel room feel like home. One thing I always bring is the candle I burn in my house. Having it smell like home after working all day is comforting. It also wouldn't feel like home without all my electronics. I immediately find out where all the outlets are in the hotel room so I can figure out where my computer, tablet, and phone are going to be. I like to arrange everything to be as close to the bed as possible. I always travel with a zipper pouch filled with every possible cord, adapter, earphones, internet adapter, everything. You never know. And this is really fun. It looks like he's also hung up a scarf there above the bed to really settle in and put in his own drapery over the bed as well. Very fun. And the last thing he does to really make home feel like really home is he gets out and is social. He socializes with the staff. I think this is a really great idea, especially if you're traveling alone. Hotel bars always remind me of that scene in Lost in Translation with Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray. Random people are coming together in one spot with varying degrees of jet lag and delusion. I love observing and overhearing the bartenders talk to everyone around the bar. It has such a weird, wonderful energy. It's like a hyper version of what I love about New York. Plus, restaurant staff are the best people to make friends with because they know all the new cool spots to go to, opposed to the concierge, who will send you to the same restaurant they've been sending people to for over 50 years. Well, I think that's actually some really great advice. So if you are headed to a hotel this season when you're traveling around, you might want to, take a candle with you. Organize your room as soon as you get to the hotel room and settle in. Make it your own and make it your own personal style. Well, thank you so much for joining us today here on Tailor Made. That is all the time we have. We will be here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on emPOWERme.tv. Until then, be fashionable and keep styling. For more Tailor Made, visit us on emPOWERme.tv, Dailymotion, and YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Until soon, stay fashionable.